Hello, this is Alan Jacobson with First Look. This is an explainer video on how to connect our new FIRSTLOOK360 software to a hardware device, and this specifically is going to be the Android tablet. Now, if you want to connect hardwire to an LR camera using an iPad, you need to get an iPad with the USB-C connector. We do not support the Lightning connector on iPads or iPhones. Now, if you have the FL360 original, meaning the non-LR version, purchased before December 2022, that requires a new cable from us in order to hook up to a USB-C iPad. Now, your existing tablet, provided it's not too old, like the Samsung S2 is not supported, the Tab Active 8-inch tablet is not supported. But if you have the Samsung Active Pro like I have over here, you'll be able to use your existing cables connected to the original tablet or camera using a LTE established tablet. I know it's a little confusing. If you buy a new tablet for your original FL360 original, we strongly recommend that you get a Samsung Active Pro 4 that has LTE. If you get the Wi-Fi only version, you have to buy a new 10-foot cable from us because the old cable won't work with a non-LTE version of the tablet. Okay? Hopefully that's not confusing. If you have any questions about that, you just reach out to us. So, connecting to this, I just have to do this a little bit more interesting. I can't connect it directly to my computer and to the tablet at the same time, or tablet and to the camera at the same time. So, I'm going to try and do this physically here on my desk and show you what's going on. So, the connector, the right-hand USB-C connector, goes into the side of the tablet, like so. The Hi-Rosi connector, like this one, goes into the LR camera, right here. The cables are different between the original and the LR. I've got an explainer video on all the differences between those two cameras. So this clicks in. It only goes in one way, so you just sort of have to twist it around until it locks into place, and it is a locking connector. So, camera's turned on. I am physically connected to the camera. Now I want to basically hit the button here, and this is where it gets a little interesting. So this might be harder for you to see through this light, but when you experience it, you'll understand it. So on the left-hand side, we have the FL360LR, which is what I have. It says ensure that the cable is securely attached to the camera and tablet, and check that any loose connectors or debris in the connectors. Ensure that Wi-Fi and cellular is disabled. Once cables are connected, you will see the camera detected in the dashboard. Now, if you have the original camera, you have to ensure that the cables are connected. Once the cable is connected, press the button, and it'll bring you to USB tethering. And that's the big difference between the two. The FL360 original uses USB tethering. The FL360 long range uses Ethernet. Okay? So, let's say hit OK. Connect. Now, what I have to do actually here is I need to turn off my Wi-Fi. So you can just slide down from the top on the Android, or you can go to the settings folder and just turn off your Wi-Fi. Okay? Now, it has the ability, it's hard to see here, but it actually lights up and says now Ethernet connected FL360 10986, which is the serial number of the camera. I can either now choose operator or I can choose observer, and I basically connect. I hit the start button, and now I'm connected hardwired. Okay? And hardwire is used when you have to exceed the 60 feet wireless range of the camera. So I've got it hooked up to a 100-foot cable here, so I can, do a vertical drop 100 feet. I can give the camera to somebody. They can walk in 100 feet into something, and I can maintain contact with them at all times. So on the LR, we have a 10-foot, a 100-foot, and a 300-foot. On the original, FL360 original, we have a 10-foot, and we have a 100-foot cables for that. Now, one of the other things that you need the hardwire cable for is the ability to actually change your password and change the SSID. So again, hopefully you can see this pretty good, but it's pretty self-explanatory once you actually start playing with it. So physically connected to the camera, I can now change the password, and we do recommend that because the password comes out from the factory as capital F, capital L, 123. Capital F, capital L, 360, 123. So pretty generic. It's been around for a long time. Anybody can sit outside. Now you'll see somebody connect through the software, but you want to prevent that. So you want to create your own password for your station cameras, and this can be done here. You can also you can change the SSID. So it'll be FL360, the serial number, then you can add 3 alphanumeric digits. So you could add like T1 for Team 1, T2, T3, T4. You could add BLU for blue, YLW for yellow, GRE for RN for green, that kind of thing. So you have blue team, yellow team, green team, red team. Or, whatever vernacular you want to use. So maybe you're in Texas and you're Texas Task Force 1, you get TX, 1. And then A, for A camera, B camera. So anyway, if you want to name your cameras, you do, but you cannot eliminate the serial number. So you got 3 digits to identify the camera differently than the way we have originally. And this is where you would do that, to reset it. So if you reset the password, or you reset the SSID of the camera itself, once you're done and you hit reset, then you have to reboot your camera for that to take in effect. And then once you reboot the camera, when you connect to your tablet, you're going to have to put in that password. So you're going to have to communicate that password to all the people who are authorized to connect to the FL360 camera. If it gets forgotten, you just hook it hardwired again, and you go through the same process. You just update the password to a new password or something like that, and then reboot the camera, and you're good to go. So there is a safety factor there. You have to be hardwired in order to change the password. So we think that's a pretty cool way of giving you control over your privacy of what you're doing with the camera, because it is a Wi-Fi camera, and now there's 5 potential individuals, 1 operator, 4 observers who can connect to that camera. So you want to make sure that those people are legit. All right, thank you. That's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. So it works now, and one of the things I will say is the software was delayed for several months, and the whole purpose is to make sure that the FL360 original camera was fully supported by this software, wirelessly and wired, and it was worth the wait to make sure that we include everybody who's ever purchased a camera from Agility First Look is supported with this new software. All right, thank you for your time. I do appreciate you watching this video. Hope you learned something from it. If you have questions about it, you can reach out to us at any time, and we'll help you out. And there we go. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a great day.